Welcome to Mathematics Alive, Algebra Lesson 26. And today's lesson is geometry problems, perimeter, areas, and angles. First, number 1, the length of a rectangle is 3 centimeters more than the width. The perimeter is 38 centimeters. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. In choosing the variable that we will use in our equation, we look at the problem first and we look at the words of comparison. The length of a rectangle is 3 centimeters more than the width. So 3 centimeters more than the width. The length is being compared to the width. So we have this word, and the noun that comes after that word will be represented by the variable x. So we choose the width as our x. And we have this illustration. The width is equal to x, and therefore the length is 3 centimeters more than x, or x plus 3. The formula for the perimeter is twice the length plus twice the width. And we are given the perimeter 38 centimeters. So the equation for this problem is 38 is equal to twice the length plus twice the width, or 2x plus 3 plus 2x. And we will just simplify this equation and solve for x. 38 equals 2x plus 6 plus 2x. We add x. So we have 4x and 38 minus 6. And we have 32 equals 4x, and dividing both sides by 4, we have x equals 8, or 8 centimeters. Therefore, our length is x plus 3. So x plus 3 equals 8 plus 3 equals 11 centimeters. So we can check with the original equation and plug in the values of our x. So checking, we have 38 equals 2 times 8 plus 3 plus 2 times 8. 38 equals 11 times 2, 22 plus 16. So 38 equals 38. Our answer is correct. For our problem number 2, we have the width of the rectangle is 1 meter less than the length, and the area is 12 meters squared. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So let's look for the word than here. And this is the word of comparison. And the width is being compared to the length. So the length will be our variable. So we will represent the length with L. We can choose X, we can choose L, or any other variable. But let's try to represent L as the length. Let L be the length and L minus 1 be the width, because the width of the rectangle is 1 meter less than the length. So our formula, we will use the formula for area. Area is equal to length times width, and we are already given the area, which is 12 meters squared. So our equation will be 12 is equal to length times width. but we will be using the values here in our illustration. So this is our length and this is our width. So length is L and width is L minus 1. And we just multiply the L to the parentheses, the quantity inside the parentheses. And we have 12 equals L squared minus L. And this gives us a quadratic equation. So solving for L, we have 0 equals L squared minus L minus 12. And then we will use factoring. We factor this and factor 12, 4 and 3. And since the middle term is negative, we will assign the negative sign to the larger number. So negative 4 and positive 3. And we equate L minus 4 to 0 or L plus 3 to 0. That gives us L equals 4 or L equals negative 3. But since we don't have a negative meter, so we will reject negative 3. And we will accept L is equal to 4 meters. But since our width is equal to L minus 1, so L minus 1 is equal to 4 minus 1 or 3 meters. So this will be our width. And then if we check that, we have the equation. Check. 12 equals length 4 times width 3. 12 equals 12. We got the correct answer. Here's our third problem. A room is to be constructed such that the length is twice the width and the area is 128 meters squared. What should be the dimensions of the room? And let's represent this with an illustration. Suppose this is the room and the width is this and this is the length. The length is twice the width. So the length is being compared to the width, so we will use the width as our variable and we will let W be the width. So our length is 2 times W. And we will be using the formula for area since we are given the area which is 128 meters squared. So our equation will be from this formula. So we just plug in the given value of our area, 128, is equal to the length, 2W, times W. So we have 128 equals 2W squared. Then solving for W, we divide both sides by 2. So we have W squared equals 64. And getting the square root of both sides, we have W is equal to 8 meters. Therefore, our length will be twice W or 2W is equal to 2 times 8 or 16 meters. And to check that, we simply multiply the length and the width. So we have the equation 128 is equal to 2W 16 times W 8, and we have 128 equals 128. So our answers are correct. Here's our problem number 4. The sum of the angles of a triangle ABC is 180 degrees. If angle B is twice angle A and angle C is thrice angle A, find the measures of each angle. So we let X be the measure of angle A. And our formula is measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. And since it is given that angle B is twice angle A, the measure of angle B is 2 times the measure of angle A. And the measure of angle C is 2 times the measure of angle A. So angle A is the point of comparison. Both angle B and angle C were being compared to angle A. So we let the measure of angle A be equal to our variable x. And so our equation will be from the formula, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. We will just choose the variable x for the measure of angle A. So we have x plus 2 times x plus 3 times x is equal to 180 degrees. Then adding this, we have 6x is equal to 180 degrees. And dividing both sides by 6, we have x is equal to 30 degrees. Therefore, 2x is equal to 60 degrees and 3x is equal to 90 degrees. And adding these 3 to check if we will have a sum of 180, we have 30 plus 60 plus 90 is equal to 180 degrees. So our values for the 3 angles are correct. Our last problem is problem number 5. One side of a triangle is twice another. The third side is 8 centimeters and the perimeter is 26 centimeters. How long are the other 2 sides? So we are given the perimeter, which is 26 centimeters, and then we're also given one side of the triangle. And if we let the sides of the triangle be equal to A, B, and C, we will assign 8 centimeters for C. And our formula is the formula for the perimeter of a triangle, which is A plus B plus C. So since one side of the triangle is twice another, so we will be assigning x for one side and 2x for the other side. So this will be our x and this will be our 2x. And using the formula for the perimeter, we substitute the value, the given value 26 for P, and the values of A, B, and C will be substituted by x plus 2x plus 8. And then solving for x, we have 26 minus 8 is equal to 3x. So we have 18 is equal to 3x. divided by 3. Therefore, x is equal to 6 centimeters. Okay? So, since the value of x is equal to 6 cm, 2x will be equal to 12 cm. And then we have our value for c. And if we add them, we should add up to the perimeter. So 6 plus 12, 18, plus 8 is equal to 26 centimeter. So that gives us the correct values. So therefore, A is equal to 6 centimeters and B is equal to 12 centimeters. So these values will be x is equal to 6 cm and 2x will be equal to 12 cm. And that's all for our geometry problems. I hope that you have learned something and you know how to attack a geometry problem for area and perimeter and also for the angles of a triangle. And please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this channel by clicking the button below. Thanks for watching.